Hi there, my name's Matt and we're here at the 2018 World Cup in London and we're here at the Crown hockey stand. So we are now exhibiting all of our prototypes that we showed, that we developed over the years. We've got our first ever prototype over there, we've got some of our production sticks, and we've got our newest hockey stick, which is actually the Crown Neon. So that's just been released this week. And also some new developments. We've got the 3D prototype. It's going to be a stick that we release at the end of October, and you'll basically be able to choose completely anything that you want at all. Literally choose balance point. The shape will give a few variables that you can choose from, and then any colour you like. And we've got this honeycomb structure inside as well. So what this will do is we can basically change the density of these honeycombs to move the balance point, and also change the impact resistance in certain areas. So that's something in development, but I'll take you over to some of the sticks that we have today. So we've got, like I mentioned, our production sticks over here, but also the prototype wall. So this is basically the story of Crown, as it were. We've got our first ever prototype here, which is a super light stick. It was actually made using a special type of carbon fibre that is 4 times stiffer than normal carbon fibre. It's called MJ46. If you're a techie person, you'll know what that is. It's basically it's 4 times stiffer because it has a much higher gigapascal Young's modulus, and it's a super expensive material. We got it from a Formula 1 factory in the south of the UK, in Bognor Regis, and this is our first ever prototype because we just wanted to see what it was like to make something a bit special. Yeah, and so this one weighs about 398 grams, so it's really light. If you want to come and try it out, come down, and yeah, you can see what it feels like. Then we moved on after that. That was made about 4 years ago. We showed that at the 2014 World Cup in The Hague in Holland. And then we have a stick here which we made bulletproof. So you can see there on the face of the stick, we've got the gunshot wound, basically, as it were. And we compared this up against a few competitors. I'll put the link in the description of the video for this. So if you look down now, you can see it. And basically, our stick survived 3 shots, and we've worked out it was about 200 kilograms worth of force on the end of the stick. So it's, imagine like 3 people standing on the end of the stick like that. That's what weight it can take. So that took 3 shots, and the others broke on the first shot. So it's all possible. It's all possible. It just takes a bit of R&D. Then we've got our Kickstarter stick. So any of you guys who backed us on Kickstarter, this is one of the sticks we kept behind. We've come a long way since then. The finish on this isn't as good, but since then we've massively improved the quality. Every year we're improving year on year. And now we've got our sticks that look like this. So this is a cut open section of a stick. You can see here it's basically got an aerospace. It's a very solid foam core. It's very hard to crush. It acts more like a boiled egg as opposed to a raw egg if you've got a hollow stick. What it does is it actually attaches all the sides of carbon fibre together, and basically that holds the carbon fibre together and stops it from fracturing so easily. It also presses out all of the air bubbles in the carbon fibre. If you get a close up here, you can see that it's completely consolidated all the way around. There's no air bubbles in any of the structure. And if you compare that to any other stick that you've seen, or any stick that you've had that's broken in the past, one of the reasons for a lot of breakages is because you get air bubbles in the construction of the stick. So if you get a stick tackle in a random place, what it does is it cracks that little air bubble, and then it starts to peel the stick open, and the stick basically just shatters after a period of time. So it's a bit of a lucky dip when you're buying traditionally made hockey sticks, and that's one of the things that we were frustrated with at the start and why we started the company. So that's one of the issues that we've ironed out. Got all of our grips here. If you order a custom stick, or you're interested in custom sticks, the new grip colours will be updated on the website. Got the neon pink, and the neon yellow. But just to show you some of the sticks that we have here, this is the top end bee's knees crown hockey stick. You've got the two-tone colour here, so this is the purple pearlescent green. We also have a series of, if you send us an email, we've got a series of other two-tone colours. We've even got three-tone colours. If you want to do a custom stick, you can literally just send us a picture of your car and we'll match the colour. You can choose balance point. So if you like doing long sweeping passes up pitch, we can put the balance lower into the head of the stick and make it a head-heavy stick. And if you like doing lots of dribbling, lots of running with the ball, doing tricks, lifting the ball, we can make the balance point higher up in the stick. And the lead time for manufacturing on those sticks is about 12 days. We manufacture them all in Reading, so we're the only British manufacturer of hockey sticks. And it's one of our biggest advantages is that from the start, as I showed you all the prototypes, is that we've learnt from our mistakes before we started making production sticks. Learnt from our mistakes, made sticks better and better, made bulletproof sticks, made them super light at the start, and now we've improved on that. We now make sticks that are a little bit heavier, get a bit more weight behind the ball. Went on a tour around the UK to find out what people wanted, and you can see that in our reviews, you can see that in all of our content. We're all about making the best products possible. So that's that stick, the Crown hockey stick, you can fully customise. If you're seeing this on YouTube, you can find a link in the description for that. And we also have the Shadow series here. So we've got this in a blue, shadow blue, and a shadow red. And on these sticks, I don't know if you can see on the camera there, it's a tinted blue and red colour. So you can also see through. Maybe we should go out into the sun. So I'll just show you in the sun because it's easier to see, and that's where you're going to be playing either on a floodlit pitch or in the sun anyway. So you can see there, we've got the carbon fibre on the dimples, and it's also a tinted lacquer. So these sticks use the same technology as the Crown hockey stick, our top end model. And they're a little bit stiffer. So the difference between these and the other ones is that we use a stiffer carbon fibre towards the outside of the stick, which makes them a little bit stiffer. They're very powerful. It's not as good on the first touch for the sticks, but these will last you a long time. They have a great feel other than that, and the reason why we have them at a lower price, they're at £250 at the moment, is because they're easier for us to make. They come out of the mould completely smooth, we spray them straight after, and they come out looking really excellent, I think. Getting the carbon fibre to go with the dimples like that is really, really hard, and it's taken us a long time. And the reason why we make them in the UK is because we couldn't do that with any other factory. So we just had to try and find a way of doing it ourselves, and we just called a load of Formula 1 engineers in the UK, figured out how to do it with a very high pressure moulding system, and that's the way that we make them. Then we've also got the Crown Neon. So the Crown Neon is our lightest stick. It's actually hollow moulded all the way up the handle, and then in the head we have the foam core that you have in the Crown hockey stick and the Shadow series stick, and that makes it a little bit lighter. So these run at about 20 to 30 grams less than the Shadow series and the Crown hockey stick. So if you're looking on our website and you see the sizing measurements, then if you look at them and you want to get the Neon, then these will be slightly lighter. That's down to personal preference really. Some people like lighter sticks, some people don't. These are not customizable as the other sticks are. These are made in large batches, and I guess it's hard to tell, but some people who are switching over from another brand and are unsatisfied with their current stick and they like light sticks, they always go for this one. They pick it up and they're like, this is the one for me. But it still uses the same materials that we get from Silverstone in the UK. They're from our Formula 1 supply chain. and it just uses one type of carbon fibre. It's a very high grade woven, high strength carbon fibre, and then we spray it all black, and it still has the very high quality coating on the surface of it. So if you check here, we've also got a crown touchpad. So this thing here is, it's a polyurethane sticky type tape, and what it does is it protects the surface of your stick, and it also adds a bit of grip. And we have that running all the way over to the tomahawk edge as well. So what this does is, we found that on a lot of other sticks you get a sandpaper type finish on the surface of the stick, and that after a while can chip off and break off, and then you end up getting a stick that loses its grip. And we wanted to make something that you could replace and make it a bit more renewable. Once it's worn out, you can refresh it and get a fresh grip again. So basically a fresh new stick. So some people like it, some people don't, and that's why it's renewable. You can take it off, you can leave it on, and on all of our production sticks we leave that on the stick. So yeah, so any of these sticks, if you want to get a crown touchpad, it will come on as standard. If you don't want it, then just specify when you make an order. And yeah, thank you very much for coming to check out our stand at the show. And it's been a very busy day. It's the last day, it's the finals day, so it's been extremely busy. There's a game playing right now, so we've got loads of Irish fans over there who are very pleased about their wins over the last couple of weeks, and we want to say congratulations to you all. Have a good time, enjoy the hockey, and check out our stuff. Thanks a lot for watching.